Okay, hello, this is Dr. James, and today I'm going to talk about high tension lines and radiation from them. I live right under a bunch of these, and look at this. People always say there's no problem with them. I built a device with an antenna and a little neon light here. We'll see if we can get this neon light to light up just from the radiation from these high voltage lines. Look at that. Oh, okay, here's the high voltage tension lines. And here's my antenna right here. Look at that. And we'll see if we can measure some voltage coming off of our high voltage lines with our freaking antenna here. Very cool, huh? Got a little neon light here. Look at that. And it's in the daylight. I did see it lighting up. I'm probably going to have to wait until nighttime to test this out a little bit better, but it definitely was lighting up earlier. Just in the daytime I could see it. Very cool, huh? So we'll see how much radiation is coming off these high voltage, high tension lines, because they always say it's not dangerous for you. We'll see. Let's check it out. Okay, I'm going to tell you how I got the idea for this experiment. Our HOA over here, which I hate HOAs, they're an illegal organization created by a crooked court system, right? Because they want to have government on every levels harassing you in your personal life. So anyway, the HOA, which I did like this, they had a dumpster down here and people were dumping all sorts of stuff, and they started abusing it. Everyone in the neighborhood that didn't even live here started dumping their stuff, so they got rid of it. So the people kept on dumping their stuff in the parking lot. One day someone dropped off a washing machine, freaking coin-operated washing machine sitting out in the parking lot over there on the asphalt, not plugged in or anything. And I brushed up against it and I was getting shocks off of it. I'm like, what the heck? It was right under these high voltage tension lines right down there. I figured out, where's this electricity coming from? Oh, finally I figured it out. It's coming from above. Right up there. So I figured I'd build a device to detect it. I'll show you that in a little bit after we test out our antenna here. I was bringing a neon light down to the washing machine and lighting it up just by touching the washing machine that's sitting on the pavement, not plugged in or anything, just from the electricity coming through the air by these high voltage tension lines. Very cool, huh? Or not. Okay. What is that? Minus 200 millivolts with respect to ground.
Wondering if it's cut out of this took it apart. What are you doing?
Okay, so I got the ground of my voltmeter down there, and I'm hooking it to this hot water heater. I'm measuring about 34 volts under these high tension lines here. I wonder why it kept on giving me shocks. Okay, wow. Very strange, huh? Okay, I'm just holding my thing up in the air and I'm measuring like 40 some volts. 45 volts. Wow. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. 40. Holding my hand up toward the power lines. I got up to 50 volts there. Okay, very cool. I bring it down lower and the voltage goes down. Wow. Okay, here we go. I got a neon light, and here's our washing machine. That is electrified. Let's just see if it produces enough voltage. Oh, look at that. The neon light is glowing just by being close to this frickin' thing. What happens if I touch it? It really frickin' lights up. Look at that. I could actually feel the electricity when I put my fingers on this. Let's see. Put your fingers loosely on it. You can feel electricity sometimes. You can feel the washing machine vibrating at 60 hertz electrically. Look at this. I can touch the LED just to the paint there. It lights up. Look at that. It's over 100 volts for sure. And it's lighting up even close to it. Let's take it over to our abandoned hot water tank here. And that one lights up too. Look at that. Pretty amazing, huh? That much electricity is coming off the high voltage power lines. Look at that. I'll just light the light up so you can see. Neon light is lighting up. Amazing, huh? Let me get a little bit better view of that. It's freaking lighting up just by touching this washing machine. It's out in the middle of nowhere underneath these high voltage lines. Okay, so here is a little 3D printed thing that I printed out to hold the antennas, and maybe I'll post that on Thingiverse. I got a couple antennas to make it into a dipole, and a little neon light here, and I just push the antennas through here, and I'm just going to attempt to solder these things on there so they make good contact, and we'll do some testing with this device. Very cool, huh? Okay, and I'm just soldering these leads onto the antennas, so we have our neon light attached to them, and I think we're ready for business. Okay, here we got our antenna here. Got it all extended, and it heading out toward the power lines. And let's take a look here. See if the thing's going to start glowing as we head out. Okay, if you can see the power lines, but there they are. And there's actually a lot of lights around here. Maybe I should take this down. This is the lowest point where the power lines come. And I believe, let's see, I believe it is starting to glow already, even though we're quite a ways from it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Holy cow. Wireless power, look at that. Our neon light is lighting up while we're under the power lines. Look at that. Okay, let's try an experiment. So the electric fields, see, there's the power lines up there. I don't know if you can see them. And that is definitely lighting up. Look at that. So let me try turning this sideways and see if it goes out. Okay. There we go. So I'll tilt this sideways. Okay, and there we go. See, it's goes out almost completely. I tilt it that way. And then I turn it like that. It lights up. Let's get this from a different angle, maybe. Okay, so we have our antenna vertical, and I'll rotate it so it's horizontal, and the light goes out. Vertical, horizontal. Look at that. So the light's pretty bright there. kind of brightest at a certain angle. So, vertical, horizontal, and it goes out. Which makes sense because the electric fields, let's turn it like this. Okay, vertical, horizontal. I guess it doesn't go out completely. You got to get it about the right angle. Okay, there. It's completely out right there. So I rotate it like that, and the light's on again. Rotate it like that. It goes out. So vertical, high power, horizontal. The lights are out. Very cool. Just walking around, this thing just keeps on glowing as I walk around with it. Very cool. Look at that. Just keeps on glowing from the power above. Power that's radiating us 24/7. The high voltage tension lines. Anyway. Okay, so here we go. Transmission line wires are a little bit higher here. The neon light is still lighting up. Turn it sideways, it goes out. Now remember, it has to be at least 100 volts to light these things up, or they're around 100 volts. I guess they're, some are a little bit lower or higher. It's around 100 volts to light these neon lights up. So the voltage across this antenna has got to be significant. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so there we go. There is our antenna. And the high voltage tension lines are right there. Yeah, look at that. It's definitely lighting up due to these power lines. Very cool, huh? Hope you found this video interesting. This is Dr. Janes, and thanks for watching.